Hey there, today we're going to be giving the Philips OneBlade wireless edition, lithium battery edition. Comes with a charger, yay. I'm going to name a little nitpick right off the bat, proprietary charging. So, would have loved to have seen it be USB Type-C so you could use any charger, but what can you do? Okay, so in the box, you get the basic unit here, turns on with a power button, simple as that. You get a head that looks like this for guided shaving. You get a replacement piece that you can put over top of that. You get a guide like this, which we'll be testing today to see how well it trims down the whiskers here. Tried to record this once already, made a mistake and deleted the recording, so I've got my face shaven here. It does a decent job. So in order to test the other blade, which is in this, to open this, it's just as simple as pulling that open and you're good to go. So the first thing I want to touch on is you may notice a pattern here. You would expect that to be where you shave, but no. You shave with these little spots here and here. It's much like a typical set of clippers. So yeah, that's just one thing going forward to keep in mind. So this spot here is what you're looking to line up with the face here. It just simply slides, provided you can get it in there straight. Slides into place like so, and it's good to go. It does not come out. It does come out if you give it a light pull. Don't give it a light pull. That's what we just learned. So it slides into place easily. To take it out, you're supposed to go right here, push up on that, and then pull. But it seems to release on its own, so that's one thing to keep in mind. So to shave, obviously, is just that, and then, go over your face like so. Treat it sort of like you would a regular razor. Like I said, I've already shaved this part of my face. I haven't actually got these whiskers in here yet, so as you can see, it actually does a pretty decent job trimming them down. And you may notice I have a nick right here. Going over that isn't opening up or cutting it or anything. So one thing I do like about this, it actually, like you can see here, I keep my head shaved. I actually shaved a little tiny spot testing it. So I'll try this side just to show you. Just with a single pass, it's a little harder to see on this side because of the lighting, but you can hear it. If I do this, you'll probably see the hair on my hand where it actually cut. So, yeah, it even works for shaving your head if you're into that sort of thing, which I keep my head shaved typically once every few days. This, wow, might actually make that a daily thing. So this is wireless, as I mentioned. Takes about an hour to charge, which wasn't that bad. It came practically dead. It would not turn on, but it showed a light here showing that it needed charging, so that's what I did. And yeah, only about an hour. It's pretty generous on the charge. I actually did not mean to take this piece off. So we're going to give our little guide here a test. This adjusts from 1mm length to 5mm length. I don't want to trim my whiskers too much, so I'm going to set it to a 3. And to put this on, it's a matter of finding this notch right here, this opening right along here, and just sliding this into, let's do it like this. It's hard to do where I'm trying to make sure you guys can see it, but it just clips into place like, not like that. It clips into place like so in any case. It's got like little notches here right in this general area. I have it on backwards right now. I'm just trying to set it in a way that you can actually see where it clips into. So to take this off, it's just a matter of pulling it off like that. But it clips right in these little grooves right here and right here. So it would look something like that. So we'll see how well this does. I will do this half of my whiskers. Makes me nervous because I don't typically like to cut these down too much. You can hear it cutting. It's definitely cutting them. Hopefully this doesn't gross anyone out too much. Go up through it on the opposite way. There we go. That went up the nose. So yeah, even with the longer whiskers, using the guide, you can get the exact length you want without issue. You can definitely see a difference there from on touch side to touch side. Much thinner over here, but not too thin. So, yeah, if you've been looking for the Philips OneBlade, there we go. Toss that into the trash there beside me. I would highly recommend going for the wireless version or the cordless version. Only takes an hour to charge. I've only got one half of a use out of it so far, so I don't know how long it'll last, but it does a pretty decent job cutting. On your face, it doesn't cut down as smooth as a regular razor blade. It's more in tune with an electric razor. If you rub against your skin, you'll feel light stubble. So if that's something that bothers you, then touch up with a razor or just stick with a regular razor. If you want something fast and quick to the point that you can just blow clean afterward, yeah, look into grabbing this. Highly recommend it. The Philips OneBlade. Hopefully it'll last the test of time because these things are not super cheap. Hope this has been helpful. And well, there that went to the floor. Hopefully this helps you make up your mind on your purchase. Later.
Just wanted to quickly review this OneBlade by Philips 360 head, pivoting head. Rechargeable, electric, everyday sort of razor. Has different attachments for beard, sideburns, mustache, that sort of thing. I found the instructions really overwhelming. Just, that's my hand, that's the sheet. Mostly words. On this side over here, has a small section with diagrams that correspond with numbers here that you have to read. I just found this really confusing for me, how to use the attachments. I had to kind of fumble through how some of the attachments work. I'm still kind of, figuring out how exactly to adjust them. The unit is here. So, I'm normally a razor shaving cream kind of guy, but I thought this was really nice to be able to have it, travel with it or in the shower, that sort of thing. Can use it wet or dry. I wasn't aware that the blades only last up to 4 months, but could be as little as 2 months. So these do need to be replaced, and you have to buy these. I think they're around $15 for a replacement, so that can get expensive, as well as the unit already is fairly expensive just to buy the unit and then to have replacement blades. Something that I found really difficult was the size of things. I don't have big hands by any means, but you can see the size of that compared to my hand, and just trying to get that in with my fingers into the front here is really difficult. And then to be able to put these attachments and slide them on, I found it really difficult, actually. Anyways, the unit, like I said, is waterproof. Charges in about an hour and a half. It didn't come charged, and it doesn't come with a charging block. You have to do that yourself. It has this sort of an attachment that goes onto the body groomer, or sorry, this is the body groomer attachment, and that's permanent. The green part on there is permanent, so I couldn't get that to come off. I don't know if it does, but I couldn't get it to come off. This is the actual, I believe, the facial razor. Like I said, everything's so small, it's hard for me to even hang on to them. You can adjust the angle setting on it. And this is, of course, the clipper attachment to set the depth. But again, just the size of my hands and trying to adjust the depth of this, you can do it. I'm sure it works for some people, but just really difficult for me. Hard to see the numbers. I mean, you really have to kind of look close at it. When it's this far away, you can't see any numbers. So everything you're holding up to your eye to see. Same with, I found trying to get the attachment into there. You don't know which way you got, if you got it upside down or the right way or the wrong way, and you gotta kind of fumble around with it. Like I said, for $15 for a replacement blade, I can buy 5 of the Gillette Mach 3 razors for, I think, about $15 as well. Comparing the shave that I get with this and the shave that I get with these blades, with the traditional razor, I mean, that's really close, and you don't feel any stubble. This gets pretty close, but I can still feel stubble on my face. So, I guess, the other thing is these little pieces and parts I could see getting lost very easily if you travel with it. You definitely want to put it in some sort of a container. It doesn't come with a container, but it'd be nice if it came with a little pouch or bag. Anyways, it's my review of this product.